Good morning, students. Today we're going to read a story about a real-life dragon. But before we do, let me introduce a new skill that we're going to practice today. The skill is called visualization. Visualization means to make a movie in your mind as you read. Readers use visualization to understand a text. Visualization is using details to create pictures in the mind and imagine what is happening in the text. You use details from the story, which means that your picture has to match what's written down in the text. If you don't understand what's written down, you may have to make up your own pictures and your own details until you understand it. Then you have to change your picture to match the story. So when we read, we're looking for words that describe. We need adjectives, action verbs, adverbs, and concrete nouns. I'll teach you what those are as we read. There are some words you need to know before we get started. So let's learn these words first. The first word is usually. Say usually. Usually means most of the time. You usually go outside for recess. That means you go outside most of the time. Inhabit means to live in a certain area. You don't inhabit your house, but you do inhabit a city, and that's where you live. Today you're going to read about real-life dragons and where they inhabit. The next word is reptile. So I went to wordsmith.net online, which is a dictionary, to tell me the meaning of reptile. Here is the dictionary. This is how you pronounce the word reptile. And maybe my volume is off. Yeah, let's turn that volume up.
Reptile. Reptile.
This is called a definition. A reptile is a kind of animal whose body temperature depends on the air or water around it. A snake is one kind of reptile. Dictionaries often give us pictures. Here is a snake and here is a turtle. If it's cold outside, they get cold really fast. If it's hot outside, they get hot really fast. That's one thing that makes them a reptile. The next word is island. An island is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on all sides. So to understand this and visualize it, I went to the internet again. Here is a picture of an island with water everywhere around it, even on the backside. And this is a cartoon picture of an island. Someone drew it, but they made the ground green and the water is blue all the way around it. Repeat after me and pause the video and reread these words as many times as you need to until you are comfortable. Usually, inhabit, reptile, island. Okay, let's read our story. As you read, think about the title of the passage and how it helps explain what you are reading. Passage is another word for the text. Real Life Dragons is the title. Stories about dragons that breathe fire and fly through the air are just make-believe. But some islands in the Indian Ocean are home to a very real reptile called the Komodo dragon. This giant lizard can grow to be 10 feet, 3 meters long, and weigh up to 150 pounds, 68 kilograms. Let me pause right here. So they said something about dragons, and I think that sentence was just to get me thinking about what dragons are like and how we don't have real dragons. But then it started to describe this dragon. It said that it's really a lizard. It's a giant lizard. Does giant mean large or small? It can grow to be 10 feet long. Now you see these two symbols right here? These are called parentheses. Inside the parentheses, writers will write something. They're usually writing to give you more information, maybe a definition or something new to learn. They said that lizards can grow to be 10 feet. I'm going to highlight that because that's pretty important. 1 foot is 1 ruler and 10 feet is 10 rulers. That's a bit long for a lizard. In parentheses, they tell me 3 meters because some people don't use